Hey everybody, it's Jack again with Jalen and Financial. Aside from your health, I know your second biggest concern right now has got to be your money. So I wanted to take you through where we've been and where we are today in an effort to give you some context. If you look at this chart, you'll see what's happened over the last month with the S&P 500, which is basically a representation of the US stock market. Between February 19th and Monday, we went from 3386 to 2386. And just Monday alone, we lost 324 points. The largest one-day drop in history, and the third largest percentage loss of all time. Now, these moves are really unprecedented, and I don't think you'd be human if you weren't concerned. I found over the years, though, that during turbulent times, my clients have appreciated a historical perspective like the one you're looking at now. You'll see we've zoomed out quite a bit, and when you put the last few weeks into the context of market history, to me, they look a little less dramatic. You'll notice this chart starts in 1928. During that time, the S&P 500 has gone from 17 points to 3386 a month ago. So the trend line is clearly positive. But we've experienced some very difficult times in the past, and while they were occurring, I would guess there was just as much uncertainty as there is today. In 1968, we had the Hong Kong flu pandemic. The US death toll was 33,800. Worldwide, 1 million people died. From 1956 to 58, we had the Asian flu pandemic. 69,800 people died from that in the US alone, and it killed roughly 2 million people worldwide. Hopefully this doesn't get to that scale, but even if it tragically does, we'll get through it. At the moment, we're in a bear market, down over 20% from the recent highs. But you can see on the chart, we've had those before too. On average, they happen every 5 to 6 years, though we never know exactly when they're going to begin and end. Look at the Great Recession that all of us remember. We were down 57%, and we came back. Will we have a recession this time? Probably. But if you look at the spacing between the vertical shaded areas, we were due to have one anyway. They're a fact of life. A lot of people are saying, Jack, this time is different. Okay, in a lot of ways that's true. With regard to your investments, though, do you really think this time is going to be different? I don't, unless you panic. I've seen people decimate the portfolio they've worked their entire life to build because they panicked and sold it all. Trust me, you don't want to do that. You don't want to live with that regret. So we've had wars, terrorist attacks, financial shocks, recessions, pandemics, and more. But you can see the trend line. We made it through. Somehow, despite all that, in the last 92 years, the market went from 17 to 3386. Yes, we're in for some tough times ahead, but we'll get through it. We always have. This is America. If you need me, I'm here. Don't hesitate to reach out. I'll talk to you again soon.